Welcome to the next page of the Percent Application Assessment Reteach. We're on question 4 on the second page. Marie is buying one pair of earrings for $24.98 and a necklace for $54.98. She has a 20% off coupon. Remember, off is a discount, so she's saving 20%, but she can only use it on one item. She uses the coupon on the most expensive item. Which of the following is a reasonable estimate? Remember, an estimate means it's not going to be exact, but it's going to be pretty close. I want to know a reasonable estimate of the price of the two items, not including tax. So first of all, I need to decide what is the most expensive item. Well, I know that that is the $54.98. It's the most expensive. Now, it says I'm estimating, so I'm going to go ahead and round that to $55. So I'm going to draw my percent bar just because I like it. It's nice and neat to help me keep things in order, keep them organized. $55, so my money is on top. I know that that whole bar is always going to be 100%. And I know that I'm saving $20 off. So I need to figure out the 20% that I'm saving. Percent is going to be on bottom, so I'm going to put 20 right down here. X is the amount that I'm saving. I'm wanting to know how much I'm saving off of that necklace, so I'm going to put X there. Now I'm going to do my cross products. 55 times 20 equals 100X. So I'm going to actually multiply 55 times 20, and I'm going to get 1100 equals 100X. Now we're still using our algebra because I'm trying to figure out what X is. So right now 100 is being multiplied with X. So the opposite is to divide. Now 100 over 100 cancels out. Over here I can cancel out one set of zeros and another set of zeros. So I'm left with 11 over here, and I'm left with X. So X is equal to $11 to be exact. Now, this is the discount. This is the price I'm saving. So this is 11. Remember, to find the sale price, you subtract the discount from the original price. So if it was $55 and I'm saving $11, the sale price is about $44, which is not all that I need to do because the question says I need to do the two items. So I know that one item is $44 and the other item is $24.98. Now, because I'm estimating, I'm going to go ahead and round that to 25. I'm going to add these two numbers, and I'm going to get $69. Now, I don't see 69 over here exactly, but do I see something very close? Yes, I see 67, so I'm going to pick 67. And I know that my number was a little bit higher because on both of these items I rounded up. So that will help you figure out if it's 74 or 67. And 69 is only 2 away from here, but it's 5 away here. Okay, so hopefully that helps you on that question. Question number 5. Mr. Tate took his family to eat at Chewy's. He left $13 as a 20% tip. How much was the total bill? All right, so let's draw our percent bar. I know the whole thing is 100%. I know that the $13, I apologize, is the 20% tip. So I know I'm looking for 20. And it tells me right here that $13 as the $20 tip. So those two guys are going to go together. Now I don't know the total bill, so that's going to be my unknown, my variable, X. Now that I have a percent bar, I pretty much have a proportion. So I'm just going to do my cross multiplication. 20 times X equals 13 times 100. Remember earlier I said when you're multiplying by 100, you just add your 2 zeros to the end. Now, using algebra, I need to get my X by itself. Right now, 20 is being multiplied by X. The opposite of multiply is to divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 20. That side cancels out. Over here, I can mark off one set of zeros. Now I have 130 divided by 2. So 130 goes inside, 2 goes outside. Does 2 go into 1? No. Does 2 go into 13? Yes. 6 times, so I put a 6. 12. Subtract. Bring down. How many 2's are in 10? 5. So my answer is $65. A. All right, moving on to number 6. Elliot ordered 4 chicken sandwiches at $2.25 each. So that means I have $2.25. I can either add it 4 times or I can just multiply. To me, the multiplying is easier. So I know that I spent $9 on sandwiches. I'm ordering 2 orders of onion rings at $2.75 each. So again, I can add $2.75 plus $2.75, or I can just go ahead and multiply it. I'm going to multiply it and I get $5.50. And I have 5 bottles of water that are $1.10 each. 110 times 5, $5.50. 2 numbers after the decimal. There we go. Now the question says Elliot paid 8% on the whole bill. So I need to figure out the whole bill. So what do you think I should do? Well, now that I've figured out the amount for each item, I'm just going to add the items. Now, I would never add them like this because it's very easy to not have my decimal lined up. So I would rewrite them. 9.00. Remember, you're lining up your decimal. Make sure that you can draw a straight line through your decimal. When I add that up, $9 plus $5.50 plus $9, I should get $20. Okay? Now I have to figure out, and we were nice to you because $20 is not an answer choice, but now I need to figure out the tax. So I'm going to draw a percent bar, and you guys should be getting good at these by now. Percent is always out of 100, so I'm putting the 100 down here. And I'm only paying 8%, so I'm paying this little bitty smidgen right here, this little 8%. And now I know that the total bill is $20, so I'm going to put 20 up here. Now, I could put 0.00 if I wanted, but if I have a bunch of zeros, it's really just extra work. So I don't know what the 8% is, so that's my unknown, my variable, that's x. Now that I have my percent bar set up, I'm going to draw my cross products. So I have 8 times 20 equals, over here I have 100x. Well, I know that 8 times 2 is 16, and I'm just going to add that 0. Now, just like we've been doing every other time, you have to divide both sides by 100. They cancel out. I have some zeros that cancel out. So now I have 16 divided by 10. So the top goes in, bottom goes out. 10 goes into 16 one time. Now, remember, you don't want a remainder, so you're going to put a decimal and a 0 inside. How many 10s are in 60? 6. Now, some people quit here, and that's fine, but because we're talking about money, does 1.6 really make sense? Probably not, so I should just add a 0 to the end. 160. Now, I know that the bill, because it says that what is the total after tax. So the bill before tax was $20. My tax was 1.60. So my bill after tax is $21.60. It's C. So this was a multi-step problem. There are a lot of things you had to do in this one problem. And each step is very important. So make sure you're taking your time and doing it very slow. All right, last problem on page 2. Kate earns 5% commission on a real estate property that she sells. if she sold a house in Round Rock for $125,000, how much commission?
Thank you.
How much commission did she earn on the sale? So I'm going to draw my percent bar. I know this whole percent bar is 100. And I know I'm looking for a little tiny piece, 5%, this little bitty guy right here. Now I know that the house was $125,000, so that's the total over here. And I don't know my commission, so that is X. Now that I have my percent bar set up and I have my proportion, I can just cross multiply. So I'm going to multiply 125,000 times 5, because they are cross. It's going to equal 100x. Now I need to multiply 125,000 by 5, and I'm going to get 625,000 equals 100x. Now I have to divide both sides by 100 because I'm trying to get x by itself. 100. I know that I can simplify because I see some zeros. 1, 2. So now I have 6,250 divided by 1, which just equals $6,250, which would be answer choice B. If you need more help, stay tuned for the next video.